Hello everyone, welcome back my YouTube channel Salesforce. So this is Rohit, and today I'm going to show you the latest and new features under Spring 22. Okay, so without any further delay, so let's get started. And also please watch this video until end because it's a new features under the Spring 22. So please watch this video until end. So let's get started again. So here you can see I just logged in my Spring 22 pre-release org. If you don't know about how to create this Spring 22 pre-release org, so you can create. I will post it this link under the my comment box, so just you can find out under here. And now I just logged in my Spring 22 release, and so first of all let me introduce all the features. So I will explain each and every features related to Spring 22 under top 5. Okay, so here first of all, like report and dashboard, this is the first feature under the Spring 22. And second feature, like migrate workflow process builder to flow builder. Okay, and also like flow, there are so many changes under the flows, like custom button, we can change the custom button, and we can check the flow triggers where it is going on and what we can do with the help of the flows. Okay, so this kind of thing we can do with the help of flows. And fourth one, like communities, so there are so many setting is there under the communities, but one of the setting like active or deactivate. So based on the active or deactivate, we can show the page to the end user, like this side under the construct. Okay, so the end user can easily identify. So this side is down right now, so we will contact or we will connect after some time, like that. Okay, then we will see next feature, that is called last feature, like lightning uses. So lightning uses, we can perform the page performance under the Salesforce, and lightning uses via optimizer. I will show you each and every term. Okay, so here you can see I just logged in my org. So first of all, let me introduce report and dashboard here. So under the report and dashboard, you have to find under the quick find, like report and dashboard. Okay, once you search like reports, so here you can see under this section report dashboard setting, here this one. So you have to select this one. Once you select this one, so you have to enable one setting that is called inline editing under the report under Spring 22. So here you can see one option that is called here enable inline editing in the report. It's still in beta, but still you can work on that. Okay, so here you can see this option, so you have to check this options, enable inline editing. And now let me save this, and once you save it, you have to create a new report. Okay, so how to create the report, you know very well. So just search here in app launcher like report, and once you search this report, just click this reports here, and you have to create new one report under this area. So let me create new report here. Okay, so once you click this new button, so you have to select the report type, so and object, which object you want to create the report in, which particular report type. So here you can see like account and contact, so let me select this account and continue. So once you select these all things, so you have to enable these things like all accounts and all time here as well, and preview all times, and you can see all the data in my records here, right? So you have to save this report first of all. So let me save this like new account report. Okay, and save it. Once you save this report, okay, so how to check and how to run this report, you know very well. Okay, but here I will show you the inline editing features under Spring 22. So here once you execute this report, so here you can see all the data, right, like this. So let me save and run here again. You can see save and run, okay, button. So here you can see my report is running now, and after some time you can see my report result here, and here you can see these all things like 14 records and these all columns, right? Under here you can see like account owner name and billing state, types, rating, last modify, and also you can see one small icon that is called pencil icon that is inline editing. If you want to change something here, like I don't want to take like customer direct here, so you can just click and you can change anything as you want, like prospective, and apply. So it's the automatic effect here. And let me save this report, and now you can see report is updated here, right? Like I don't want to take like hot rating as, okay, so let me change this as a cold here and save it. So just save it. Once you save it, you can see cold is automatic going here. Okay, so you can change anything as you want, right? So based on the your editing system, so you can edit the inline report here. Okay, so this is the one of the features here. And also let me introduce another things. Let me edit this thing here, and once you edit this one, okay, so you can see like grouping field or something like that. So let me group this rating field with the help of this option that is called group rows by this field. So let me click this one, and you can see it's a automatic group by the rating here. So let me save this first of all, and let me add one chart here, because we cannot add any chart under the tabular form, because earlier we can see this tabular, but right now you can see here another report that is called matrix, or we can say that summary report. So based on your needs, so you can create accept that tabular format. Okay, so just select this add chart, and you can add the chart here like this. Also let me save this and click this dashboard here, and let me create new dashboard. Okay, and add the component based on your need. So you can add the component as well, right? So how to add the component? First of all, let me enter the dashboard name like demo, something like that, and create. Okay, after that you can select add component. So you have to add the component. So I already created this report, so let me select this one, and here you can see one of the most important options here, that is called this chart, that is called gauge chart. Okay, so select this one. You can see here two buttons like standard and dynamic. Standard you already seen in earlier video, but here you can see like dynamic. So based on the dynamic button here, you can change these all things, like select object, which object you want to access, like account object, and here you can select Burlington, which record you want to filter out here. So based on the dynamic option, you can see the preview. Okay, so just here like standard, so you can see all the things, right? So this is the another option here in Spring 22, right? So just let me edit here, and after some time you can see the dashboard here based on your configuration, because I configured something, so that's why you cannot see anything here, because of some configuration part, right? So this is the another feature under the Spring 22. Now let me introduce another feature that is called migrate workflow rule into the flows, or process builder into the flows, like that. So how to do that? So first of all, let me click this gear icon and click on the setup button. Once you click this setup button, so you have to search like workflow, like workflow, and once you search this workflow, you can select workflow rule. Just click this one, and you have to create new workflow rule, because I want to upgrade this workflow rule into the flows. Okay, so just click this continue, and here let me create new workflow rule here. Now you can see two options. Try it in flow builder, which option you want to, like continue with workflow rule or create in flow builder. So let me create first of all like workflow rule here. Okay, so after that you have to choose your object as you want. So let me choose like account here, and click on the next button, and like demo. So let me add this demo and create it only, and criteria is like account name not equal to null, something like that, and save and next. And after that you have to add your action as you want. So my action is field update, something like that. You can add anything as you want, like field update, something like that, right? And which field you want to write? Rating field. So once you select this rating, so you can change this rating based on your need, like hot, cold, warm, something like that. Okay, so let me save this one. Once you save, just you have to click on done button here, like done, and activate this workflow based on your need, right? So just activate. Once you activate this workflow, okay, now we have another option under the Spring 22, that is called migrate. Okay, migrate. So this is the another feature under the Spring 22, like migrate to flow beta. Just click this migrate to flow, and now you can see my workflow rule here, that is called demo. Let me migrate here with the help of this button, that is called migrate to flow, right? So just click this migrate to flow, and it's asking like deactivation of that workflow rule. Here you can see switch activities. So let me click this switch activities first of all, and here you can see like view in flow builder. So let me click this view in flow builder, and now you can see my workflow rule automatic convert into the flow builder. Here you can see, now you can see, right? This is the record trigger flow. Here you can see record trigger flow. So under record trigger flow, you can see main update. It's automatic convert like my workflow rule into the flows. This is the another feature, right? And also you can open in flow trigger explorer for the account. Just click this one, and it's a new features. Here you can see like flow trigger explorer, and just you have to select any account as you want, or any operation as you want, like create, updated, deleted, something like that, and operation. So you can do that. So this is the another feature here, right? And now let me show you under this process builder this feature as well, like still in beta, but let's see here, like process builder. Okay, processes. Under the process you can select process builder here. Just click this process builder, and now you can see new option that is called try flow builder here. So once you click this, so it's automatic redirect in particular flow screen, flow builder screen, right? So this is the another features here, right? So here let me create new flow for one or another demo purpose. Let's say custom button for the flow. Okay, so just click this setup, and after this clicking this setup and all the things, okay, so you have to search like flows. So just click this flows here, okay, and now you have to create new one, that is called new flow or flow trigger explorer. So there is a two button here. Previously you can see only one button before Spring 22. Now you can see two button here, right? This is the previously, and this is new one, right? So just click this new flow here, and once you click this new flow, it's asking which type of template you want. So you know very well these all things. So just click this screen flow here, and click on the create button, and now you can see here one another option here in top, that is called auto layout. So you can change the auto layout based on your need, just like free form and auto layout, something like that, right? So here just let me add a screen here, and it's asking like some label like screen 1, something like that, right? So let me configure these things like configure header, configure footer, you can configure like that, okay? Or you can use like standard label, or use custom label as well. So how to change this, like pause, previous, or next button, something like that? So you can change with the help of this option, that is called use custom label. So you can change custom label like button 1, something like that, button 1. So this is our previous screen. So previous screen like button 1 pre, like something like that. Also you can change like pause button as well. You can see like immediately like button 1 pre here, right? You can change also the pause button as well, like button 2 pause, something like that. So it's a automatic change here, like button pause and button 1 preview, like that. So you can change the button label here. So this is the another feature under flow builder, like Spring 22, right? So now let me done these things, and it's asking some error because here it's asking like some value, right? Like some value. So in next button let me enter some value like button 3, something like that, next. Okay, So now you can see button 3 next. So this is the previous, this is the next, and this is the pause. So I just added prefix. You can select button 1, button 2, button something like that. So you can do these things from your side as well. Okay, this is the new features like button 2, this one. Now you can see, right? So this is another feature under the flows, and also you can check under the record trigger flow or something like that, right? Here, this is another feature. Now let me introduce the fourth feature, that is called communities. So under the communities you can do like this. Here I already created one community for me, that is called customer community. Okay, so here you have to search like digital experience. First of all, let's say digital experience. So previously you can see here like communities. Okay, now you can see like digital experience. This is a new one, right? So just click this all side first of all, and after that you have to create your site, or you already created, well and good. So I already created like this demo here, and here you can see two options, that is called workspaces and builder. Just click this workspaces here, and here you can see different types of option for this communities, right? So let me show you these all options under this workspace and all the things, right? Like builder and all the things. So this under Spring 22 we have some changes under. So just click this administration, and here you can see two options like status and template. So let me open this communities here in this page. Let me open this page here. So now you can see my communities now opened here. Okay, so you can see here after some time you can see look like my communities like this, right? So this is my community. So if you activate this one, so let me activate first of all, and now you can see my site is activate right now here. So it's taking some time, maybe some few seconds, and now you can see like your setting has been successfully saved, and this is the activation. And also you can see my output here. So let me do that one thing. Let me copy this URL and let me open my Firefox. Okay, so just click here in and press this URL and hit this URL, and now you can see like login into the communities. So this page is open now. Okay, please observe here. Okay, so now you can see this is the communities, and here under the administrator setting you can see one option that is called status. Let me deactivate this one. Okay, so once you deactivate this site, so in the end user side, so that end user, it's a automatic identify, and end user easily understand this side under the construct side, and this under maintenance side. So please try to log in, and please try to log in or something like that. So you can try after some time like that. So you can see these things. So here you can see this login page before. Let me refresh this page, and now you can see like this, like stay tuned and construction, under construction you can see. Okay, so previously you cannot see this one. Okay, now you can see under the Spring 22 like stay tuned and some construction undergoing on this sides, right? So this is the another feature under the Spring 22. Now let me show you the last features under the Spring 22, like lightning uses. So how to check that? So here you can see under the setup you have to search like lightning uses. So just click this option that is called lightning uses. So under this lightning uses we have lots of things like view uses metrics, so we can optimize our org and we can check the performance our org as well. So under here you can see like lightning uses, and one option that is called run Salesforce optimizer. And now key points and key metrics like one license, daily activities, and also users, which user using any license using or not. Here you can see like user licenses, profile, most recently profile. Here you can see the system administrator, everything you can check. And also you can click this run Salesforce optimizer, and it's a automatic optimize your org, like where we fetch all the data and some degrades or migrate, something like that. We can check each and everything under this optimizer, like Salesforce optimizer. Now you can select open optimizer, just click this open optimizer, and after that you can see this optimizer under the Salesforce. This is a separate application and you can check each and every term here. Let's say, let me close these all things first of all, and now under you can select org matrix. So under this org matrix you can easily you can easily understand, like this is the immediate action, that is called immediate action. You can take the action from here and you can change this setting based on your need. Now you can see another things that is called migrating. Let me change this one, like migrating workflow rule to flow builder. Here you can see no action required, so you can change based on your need, like this. So this is the another features under the Spring 22. So guys, these all things from my side. So guys, I hope you learned something new in this video, and please subscribe my YouTube channel Salesforce and for more updates like this, and we will meet soon. See ya, bye bye, take care.